medicine. So you might have to just eat dairy products, which sucks because you need it, because you have diarrhea every day because you're taking these antibacterial medicine. You're throwing up, you're vomiting, because doxycycline was probably the strongest antibacterial medicine I've taken. I've taken a lot because I've had consistent sinus infections my whole life. Ever since I was like in elementary school, I had to take antibacterial medicine. So, and another thing is, remember, if you are on birth control, antibacterial medicine cancels that out. So make sure you're using condoms, and maybe if you need to have already done it, get a plan B, because you are left open to get pregnant. Now, what I did for the arms and the legs when I got the bumps, I didn't get one on my arm, I meant my armpit. What I did for those is, again, I used antibacterial hand wash. So make sure it says antibacterial. I used that, I rubbed it in softly, gently, then I rinsed it out. Then I went back and put antibacterial medicine. So the dermatologist prescribed me another antibacterial ointment called mupirocin. And it is an ointment, and it says here, for dermatologist use only, apply a small amount of ointment to the affected area 3 times daily. Patients not showing a clinical response within 3 to 5 days should be reevaluated. This definitely helped get rid of any of the bumps, because then I got one right here, like right here. And this one, thankfully, I went back into the dermatologist, because you know, you have to go get checkups, and then usually the dermatologist will direct you that if you have another lesion appear, try and book in with me, and they'll try and squeeze you in, because dermatologists are so limited in our country that it's hard to find one available when you actually have an active infection. He was able to get me in when it was just beginning, and he took a biopsy and he went and got it tested. They couldn't find anything, so they are assuming what I have is folliculitis or hydrocytis suppurativa, maybe a combination of both, because the bumps do look different as you see in the images. My armpit bumps are long and have more than one like blister that releases. These bumps release fluid. It is gross. They smell awful. Like, you can't help it. It's because it's releasing bodily fluids. It stinks. It's the worst smell I've ever smelled on my body before. I couldn't take it because I'm used to smelling good. I love perfumes, I love scented lotions, and I love body wash. So I'm just dealing with this smell. That's why I wash mine 3 times a day minimum, because you want to keep it clean and you want to keep it smelling somewhat decent. So make sure you wash your lesions at least 3 times a day. And okay, so now I'm going to go into the products that I use to help. So I said my doctor prescribed me mupirocin, which is an ointment. Then he also gave me, which is over the counter, but he can prescribe it just so the pharmacist will hand it to you from their bag. So this is Hiba Cleanse, which is an antiseptic, antimicrobial skin cleanser. So this is the type of things that patients use to rub and clean their body before they get surgery, so they won't get any infections from surgery. So this is an antimicrobial skin cleanser, helps reduce bacteria that potentially cause disease for skin, wound, and general skin cleansing, surgical hand scrub, healthcare personnel hand wash. So this is the kind of thing you find in hospitals or in areas where there's a doctor performing surgery. So I rubbed this after I got this on the areas instead of the antibacterial wash, because this is a lot stronger, obviously, because it's used pre-surgery. So I rubbed that under there, rinse it off, cool. Then I add my immunosuppressant antibacterial ointment, because that was also prescribed by the doctor. So now what am I doing if I don't have any lesions? How am I gonna get rid of these bumps? So what I do is I use different body soaps. Raw black soap, it is got less chemicals and agents than others. Sometimes my new favorite one that I've been using since the summer is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Body Wash. Not natural. They claim that it is, you know, whatever, but it's definitely not. But I love the way it smells, and I haven't had any reactions from it. Then, like I told you, I put aloe vera gel on my scars and on the active lesions. I use a Neutrogena Naturals body face soap for my face, and that has been really great. I also use a body bar. This is from my Aunt Shea's line, herbsister.com. Herbsister Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you can find her. She's been making bar soaps before it started being trending. She's been making these since probably before I was born, and I'm in my 20s. So she is good at this. This is a great product, and she specializes working from within your body. So she's not necessarily makes beauty products, only natural beauty products. She works with helping you be healthier inside. Then that usually clears up any outer marks that you have on your body. For the scars, I like to use Mederma. Now, Mederma PM is a great one that you put on before you go to sleep at night. Now, I like the Mederma, I like this Mederma, it's the sunscreen one because it helps to combat when you usually get dark marks and you sit in the sun, the dark marks get darker. So if you add this to it, it helps fight against that, but you wanna make sure you are not sitting in the sun for too long if you have these marks on your body, because it's gonna slow down the healing process of the skin repairing. So I use this. Then I always use vitamin E oil. I've been using vitamin E oil for probably about 1.5 years now. Vitamin E oil is amazing. It definitely works to heal any marks, dark marks. And I used to use it back when my mom or someone at the beauty salon would burn my skin using the hot iron, you know, the hot combs. My mom would always put vitamin E oil, and that was back when I was in elementary. So I've been using vitamin E oil. I've been hip to it for a minute, but now I use it on a daily basis on my skin as like a substitute for lotion. I also use Shea Sugar Scrub. So for like a procedure that I use to help combat the boils, I get hair laser removal. And I get it under my arms, I get it on my navel, which is between your belly button and your vagina. I get the Brazilian, which is everything in your genital area. So all the way from like your hips, all the way back down to your anus. So I get that. Then I get the lower legs. So I get all my target areas that I've had any bumps. So hopefully if I kill all the hair follicles, they won't reappear. And when you get laser hair removal, you're supposed to use a scrub at least 5 days after your treatment. So I use this, and I've been using this for years, and I'm shocked that I still have it because I've had this probably since I started college, which was like 6 years ago. And it's all, you know, I'm nearly done with it. And I see that this product, Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs, are like trending for the teenagers now on Instagram. They like looking at pictures with a whole bunch of these stacked together. I guess that's their thing. And then I use aluminum-free deodorant under my arms. And the brand I use is Schmidt's, and I love the scent lavender. Obviously you can tell from my products, I love a lavender smell. It smells really refreshing and nice and cool. So that's what I do to help combat this. And I wish I could upload a 20-minute video, but since I don't have enough subscribers, I'm gonna have to cut stuff out because it can only be 15 minutes long, which is so dumb. Anyways, so those my treatments. I use a lot of different things. I get laser hair removal. I stay consistent with my products. I don't really try anything new. And I make sure I see a professional dermatologist because they know better than me. Sometimes they don't know because they've never seen the case before, but you can still have some type of consultant help, you know, and then look up things on your own on YouTube and Google, because we're out here, we're all having weird things happen to us during this quarantine. This was my weird thing, and I'm glad to be able to help you, and I hope you aren't letting this defeat you and make you feel insecure about your skin, because it'll go away and you can heal it. You just have, it's just gonna take some time, especially if you're a black girl like me. Our skin heals for whatever reason at, you know, whatever pace it goes, but we can push that pace up and we can speed it up by using these products that I mentioned. And I hope you guys enjoyed this beauty video / skin video. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video. Like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.